What's going on, guys? So the stock market went absolutely crazy, really the last 2 days. So what I want to go ahead and take a look at is the three major indexes, starting with the overall markets, which are being the SPY, the S&P 500. Then we're going to get into mega cap and tech stocks, which is the triple Qs, predominantly the stocks that I'm trading. And then we're also going to take a quick look at the small caps, which is the Russell 2000. So what I want to quickly look at here on the S&P 500 is the daily time frame. You can see here today, huge hammer candle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a price level action here at the top of today's highs, because if we can take out today's highs, potentially we have a little bit more room to stretch. We did have a little bit of a gap up open over supply. So here's what I want to also keep in mind. Let's say, for example, the market does, maybe consolidate and then roll over. I would expect this gap to get filled down here at 427, which is about 10 points down. You can see here on the session, we were up $9.45, 2.5%, just about 2.25% on the S&P 500, and we closed at 435. So what I want to note here is, and it's going to look the same on a lot of charts, is the close over the 20-day moving average. This is extremely bullish for the bulls. With that being said, you can kind of just take a look and follow this purple line here. The last time we were over the 20-day moving average was all the way on February the 16th. So we have been extremely bearish and extremely sell biased for the last month. This is the first close in the whole formation over this range. We do have room to stretch into 440. That's going to definitely pull stocks up. And then obviously the big daddy here is 445, which is a 200-day moving average. So I could see a potential run up, maybe consolidation, a little bit of a run up, slow run up into the 200-day moving average. And we're going to need to see what we do there. If we can reclaim the 200-day moving average, it's going to get extremely bullish, I would say, for at least the next 2 to 3 months before we go into that next FOMC meeting closer to June, July. We're going to have to see what's going on with inflation at that point in time. But definitely a little bit of a spring kickoff here, and potentially a little bit of a rally. So let's take a look at the triple Qs. You're going to notice the same thing. And let me go ahead and take off these drawing sets so we can see it a little bit more clear. And let me zoom in just a tad here and kind of make this smaller. You can see too, same thing with the triple Qs, a little bit of a gap up here. First close over the 20, extremely bullish. So what we're going to do is put a price level here. If we take out today's highs tomorrow, definitely be looking to go long on a lot of stocks. We do have a next area of resistance, which is going to be a little bit of a supply zone here at this channel, going all the way back to the 3rd of March. But you can also see here, the last time that we closed over the 20 period moving average, the 20 SMA, was going all the way back to February the 15th as well as the 16th. So keep that in mind. A month worth of price action in this sell cycle bear market here. And now we finally got our close. Obviously, the big daddy here is 367 on the Q. So definitely, if we do start to make that push up past 350 into 367, stocks are going to get pulled up very, very aggressively. Now, if we take a look at the small caps, a lot of these stocks, a lot of you guys love to trade some of these smaller names. We can see here, going back to the 3rd of March was the last time that we closed over the 20 period moving average. Quickly came down, back tested the following day, and then lost it. So with this, the chart on the daily, a little bit more beaten up for a longer period of time. As we know, we've been selling off and been in a pretty much choppy environment on the small caps for quite some time. But you have to get excited. We did take out a lot of this price action here, 202.06, and then we potentially have room to run into 207. So for the small caps, the big level that we're going to really want to look at, I believe, is going to be 209, 210, right? So 208, 209, right in this area. If we can kind of break out of this formation to the the sideways consolidation, obviously 187 is our downward level. But we're going to want to really look at, can we start to take out that 208 level? And if we can start to take out that 208 level, then stocks potentially have some room to run. So definitely going to want to keep that on watch for all you small cap lovers. Overall, great day in the market. I mean, you have to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. Today we had the Fed minutes come out. I think they said 7 rate hikes, 0.25, depending on how inflation is going. They're going to see if they're going to go ahead and ramp that up a little bit more, maybe 50 basis points. But as of right now, I think the market has already priced that in. So I think we could potentially see some consolidation and a little bit of a run up into June and July. And then we're going to have to kind of reevaluate the situation there. if there is any sort of rug pull, I would imagine I would come towards, you know, that summertime area. But, you know, before we get ahead of ourselves, definitely, you know, I think it's going to be a good opportunity to make some money as long as you guys know what you're doing. I mean, the triple Qs were up 550 points on the futures today. So if you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also, if you guys would like my trading strategy and video courses, you can find it at evolutiontraders.com. It's also going to give you access to that private Discord feed where you guys can kind of keep up on my signals and the stocks that I'm trading, exactly when I'm trading. But until next time, guys, I'm going to see you guys all in the next trading video.